Welcome back to another installment of Kingdom Things podcast with me, your host, Ashley Nicole Phillips, spiritual practitioner, spiritual healer, spiritual creative, by the way of God, Goddess, the One, Source, the Most High, Father, Mother, God, whatever you like to call the energy, the force, the power behind all that is who appointed me in my role of being a spiritual practitioner, spiritual healer, spiritual creative. Now, I have said and I have set in my mind that I want to make Kingdom Things a space for humanity to come and commune in regards to our journey of life, our journeys of self-activation, our journeys of healing. And I stick to that. I hold to that. I want this space to be a space for everyone to come and receive some healing and take away something to apply to their own personal journeys. I do want to say that I am a void. I know nothing. I am simply a vessel for the Most High, the One, God, Goddess, Source, to deliver the message of the divine. I am simply a vessel for Source, God, Goddess, the Most High, to deliver their message through me, to deliver the divine message through me. So whatever this platform, whatever this space turns into, it is of divine happenings. It is of divine orchestration. Divine orchestration. It is of divine alignment. Now, I am in a space today where I am raw. My heart is raw. Speaking of myself, I've lived for a long time in numbness. I lived for a long time in numbness. And I lived being numb for so long that I did not realize that I was numb. I lived being numb for so long that I did not realize my state of being was not the way God, Goddess intended for me to experience this life. I didn't realize that my state of being was not the way God, Goddess intended for me to experience this life. We come into this world, we are birthed into this world, and we lose our knowing of our truth. We lose our knowing of our divinity. We are eternal spirits seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, the One, God, Goddess, having a human experience. We are eternal spirits, no beginning, no end, seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, God, Goddess, having a human experience. We are birthed into this earth realm, into this material world, onto this plane. We are birthed into this plane, and we are stricken with amnesia as we forget our truth. Our truth. We are spirits having a human experience. We are spirits that are using a body, a physical body, a physical avatar to experience life on earth. We are spirits, eternal spirits, seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, God, Goddess, the Central Sun, Source, Father, Mother, God, using our bodies, these physical vessels, as avatars to experience life, to experience beingness on this physical realm, on earth. We are not bodies. that have feelings. We are not bodies that have feelings. We are eternal spirits seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, using our bodies, our physicality, to experience life, to experience beingness on this physical plane, on this planet, on this being we call Mother Gaia, on this being we call Earth. We are all full aware of what and who we are before we come into this earth plane. Every single one of us are fully aware. Every single one of us are fully aware who we are before we birthed into this earth plane. We all know that we are eternal spirits, no beginning, no end, seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, so expressions of God, Goddess. We are all expressions of God, Goddess, using our physical bodies to experience beingness on this physical plane, to experience beingness on this being we call Mother Gaia, on this being we call Earth. We are all aware of our truth, our only truth. We are birthed into this realm, this physical realm, a realm of duality, a realm of complexity, a realm of never-ending dynamics created by man, created by humans. So we are all expressions of God, Goddess, birthed into the earth realm, to this physical plane, Mother Gaia, to experience beingness, using the human vessel as our avatars to experience physicality on this plane as expressions of God, Goddess. As expressions of God, Goddess, we use our human vessels to experience beingness as expressions of God, Goddess on this physical plane, on this earth realm we call Mother Gaia, we call Earth. We are birthed into this plane, stricken with amnesia to the fact that we are expressions of God, Goddess. We have free will. The amnesia is intentional in order to give every individual free will. The free will to explore and live and be as you create yourself to live and be, as a sovereign being, or as however you choose to allow yourself to be guided and manipulated on this plane. Or you can choose to take the road less traveled, choose to take the road in which your heart and soul are calling you to come home. Come home to the realization, come home to your only truth, that you are a God or Goddess expressing yourself through a human avatar, a human physical body, in order to have the experience of beingness and physicality on the realm we call Earth, on the plane we call Earth. We are stricken with amnesia when we are birthed into the earth realm in order to grant us, every individual, with free will. The free will to create your life as you deem to create your life, as you allow a life to be created, or the free will to answer the call from home, to answer your heart's nudges, to answer your soul's calls for you to come home to your only truth, that you are a God or Goddess experiencing beingness through your physical form we call the human body on this earth realm. For a long time, I chose to ignore the calls of the nudges of my intuition, the calls of my heart. For a long time, I allowed my intuition, I allowed my knowings of who I was to be clouded by the distractions of this world. The only way home is through the pain you've been avoiding. The only way home to your truth, the only way home to freedom, the only way home to your unlimited potentials, the only way home to your abundance, the only way home to your great health, the only way home to your agelessness, the only way home to your every desire is being realized, the only way home to your happiness and peace is through the pain that you have been avoiding. We all have our own methods of avoidance. We all have distractions that we allow ourselves to be influenced by in order to avoid the pain that are really calls from home. With us being expressions of God, Goddess, eternal spirits, no beginning, no end, seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, we are energy. We are energy. How do we experience our energy in our physical forms? Through our emotions, through our feelings. How do we experience our only truth, our true beingness, as we are spirits seated with the energy of the Most High Creator, no beginning, no end, in these physical vessels? How do we experience our only truth? Through our feelings, through our emotions. But what we do is we allow ourselves to be distracted from our feelings and our emotions, from the things that we don't want to feel. And yes, we have been taught to do this. Yes, it is a generational teaching, generational way of being for humans. The only way to get home to yourself, return home to yourself, is through the pain you've been avoiding. You are the glow stick. You are the glow stick. You give a child a glow stick and they are far from enamored, far from moved. What do you have to do before that glow stick illuminates? What do we have to do before the glow stick illuminates? We have to crack it and shake it up before it shines. We have to crack it and shake it up before it shines. You are the glow stick.